collected a little surprise for my lady.
Here it is. Then there's like a second one.
Gotta run to catch the bus. Because it comes in 3 minutes and the next comes in 17. What did you say it was, love?
I mean,
We're taking the serial killer route. Why is it all so dark? I'm on my way to apply to my first jobs. How do I look? I've been having a really hard time preparing myself for this because it feels, well, I mean, it doesn't just feel like it, it is selling myself. I'm essentially going out and selling myself, marketing myself, and that whole process just feels so bizarre and uncomfortable. Oh shit, there's my bus. Just finished applying for jobs for the day. I meant to record a little bit more during that, but everything just felt like really crazy and fast today. I had to like rush to catch my bus both times because it pulled up right before I got to the stop. But yeah, I think it went pretty good. There are some places that seem interested in my portfolio and everything, so supposedly I could be hearing back later today from some of these places, so fingers crossed, guys. This process of adjusting to life in Sweden has been one of the most bizarre experiences for me. I think the part of it that gets to me the most is the sheer contrast I experience on a daily basis. The contrast between myself and the people around me, my lived experience, and the place I'm living that experience in. Hi there. You see, I wake up in the morning to the sounds of seagulls, and I go into the world, and I see all these people dressed in high-quality clothes, holding a sweet treat from a cafe, AirPods in their ears, going about their days so slowly and comfortably. And then I reach my destination for an appointment to further my immigration process, and I leave it having yet another one of my human rights threatened, with nothing I can do to protect myself, no plan of action to make things survivable. All I can do is just wait and hope that things will work out before our money runs out and we become homeless and hungry, alone in a foreign country. It's an actual ferry tunnel! Then when I leave the appointment, I see the same kinds of people again. Expensive clothes, coffee, AirPods, slowness. And I barely make it back to my dorm before completely breaking down and sobbing my heart out or panicking until I dissociate for the rest of the day. And when I work up the courage to go out to a social event to try to build the community that I so desperately need, I met with people who can't understand me because of all that I've lived through and all that I am living through. People who don't know what to say or how to engage with me because of the experiences that made me who I am. People who I'm unable to understand or relate to because all my life, all I've known is the endless fight for survival. And somehow in this place, they don't seem to even have a taste of it. Oftentimes I meet people who don't even believe me when I tell them stories from my life. People who are made so uncomfortable by my stories and who are so disinterested in spending time with a person who can't financially afford to participate in their lifestyle that they avoid me, invalidate me, and even defend or prop up the people and the institutions that I've explained to them are responsible for the suffering I'm being subjected to. I leave social events feeling more drained and defeated than I did before participating in them. We are alone and impoverished in a country full of people who have only ever known abundance, ease, beauty, and security. And despite my history of isolation and poverty, I have never felt more lonely and desperate in my life. I'm so tired of pretending that everything that happened to me is in any way okay or acceptable, and I'm tired of acting like everything that has happened to me hasn't completely crushed my spirit. I just want the space to be broken for a while. I just want to receive the help and the allowance that people always say they would give to people in my situation. I want to stop being made to feel like I'm crazy for reacting the way I'm reacting. I just want to be done with this chapter in my life. Me and my Alice here are just about to go to a little event with one of our friends. We overdressed for sure, but
That's
when
the
do
fun
we
part
not?
of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the fun part.
I did some little purple freckles. I've really been stepping it up with my makeup lately. She has to respond to a text, so we just found the nearest bench to sit on. And look at the view that we have. Just sitting on the nearest bench, walking to a cute little event. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. Are you kidding me? We wake up after a party, and while we were sleeping, some decided to write on our front door while we're sleeping in our student dorms. And while this is happening, our family back home are writing up in our comments, there's no discrimination happening. Gay people aren't discriminated against. No one's suffering anything from anything. You're overdramatic. You're overreacting. We couldn't even be public about what we were in the US because our lives would be threatened. So we come here and be public, and it's still here. Sure, we're not getting beaten to death in the streets or shot in our bedrooms, but people are still writing on our front door while we're sleeping. And at the same time, our family and friends are back home telling us that we're being dramatic. We show them evidence of what's happening to us and what's happening to people like us. And they'll tell us that we're being fucking dramatic. They'll tell us that we're terrorists for being upset at this treatment. And there's nowhere that we can go where this shit doesn't happen. This is our best bet. And it's still here. We have been working our asses off to making a living here, to fit in here, to work with people here, to accommodate for the lack of language understanding that we have, to accommodate for everything. We go out of our way to be kind to people, to help people, to give gifts to people with the little bit of money and time that we have to put towards it. And we still get treated like this. And everyone tells us that we're being f***ing dramatic. How about you try to see how this f***ing feels and tell me if I'm being dramatic? All of you. Is it?
Is it?
It's in Swedish, I don't know.
Wait, let me see. We got our person numbers.
We got our
person numbers!
So,
yeah, okay.
Do what you can do. I have to go.
Yeah, go. You got a job interview, you've got your person number. Let's go!
Our first Mexican food meal prep in Sweden. Look at that. We got the rice, pico, meat, beans, cheese, salsa, yogurt instead of sour cream because that's good. It's a little chunky. Oh yeah. Here we go.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, love. Savor it a little. Is it good? Have you been missing that?
That's fucking good. You're cooking? I mean, technically, I guess we did this one kind of together, but like, you're just so good at this.
Thanks, Tootie.
You are so good at this.
Glad you like it. Alright, today is the autumn equinox of 2025.
Why are my bangs always the fucking worst? Can you just
chill.
They're free spirits.
They don't get to be free spirits. Not in this white supremacist household.
Oh.
Because we're definitely that.
Definitely. Anyway. We knew this morning that it was the equinox, and then we got our person numbers today and had a bunch of other shit happening and completely forgot the rest of the day that it was the equinox until just now. So we wrote our new scrolls, and we're about to read the scrolls from the spring equinox, like our little ritual goes. We're not doing anything else too special today other than this, because we have enough on our plate, but it's nice to at least have a little something.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully next year, though, we can properly celebrate everything.
Here's the little design I did. I forgot I did this design. It's really cute. I guess my wish. That's why we got it today. Because well, we have to do it by the equinox, so we'll just do it on the equinox.
It's like, we gotta get it done by the deadline, but we're just coming in at the last hour.
Yeah. Did it at the last minute, but it did come.
How it feels to be pagan.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, for me, one half of this came true, and the other half of it did not.
Well, there we have it.
There we have it.
And there's our little ritual. Until Eula.
Hopefully Eula's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really need Eula to be nice.
Until Eula.
Until Eula. Shut up. I'm trying to give you a good shot, and you're over here ruining it.
I'm dying.
That's no excuse.
Oh.